of all of this. So what I was going to do is to drum for you and guide you to call your inner autumn woman, to ask her that she is the she of this place in the timeline of your life. She will exist even if you are not in this stage or if you're past it. She is your inner autumn woman, your inner Maga, your inner Matriarch, Enchantress, grandmother. And working with the opportunity of this time, you can ask her, what do I need to let go of? Perhaps it's a way of being or a perspective or a dream or a wish, something that now is not going to happen. What do you need to let go of? Perhaps a way of being and thinking about yourself so you can flow more simply with the process of becoming the wise woman version of you. That might be like an attachment to something. And you can ask her what quality you need to call forth or practice you need to begin or continue to be the woman you can be. So for those of you who have finished bleeding, I suggest that you use this opportunity as a bit of a review. Ask your inner autumn woman, what is it that you could let go of, or what quality you need to call up, what thing do you need to grieve away, what thing do you need to bring forth so you can be the woman you've come to be. For those of you deep in the perimenopausal experience, help to negotiate this, like what do I need to let, what dream or wish for my life do I actually need to drop now? What quality do I need to call forth so I can flow here now? And for those of you who are still bleeding and for whom perimenopause is a long way away, play with this idea. You could use it for the now. What do I need to let go of now? And what do I need to call forth now where I am? Or in preparation for it. Because if you are over 45, who's over 45 and still bleeding? Over 45 and still bleeding. Or 44, okay. You are in perimenopause. As soon as you stop ovulating every cycle, that's when it starts. If you're not a hairy person and you start to grow hairs on your chin, it's started. When your cycle lengths change, it's started. So the messages may come to you as a feeling that you could possibly identify with words. You may hear words, or you may see something that represents what she has to suggest. So, everybody ready to have a go at this?
On the place of the indigenous perspective, through the fact of having a lover 17 years younger than me, as I went through menopause, who was indigenous. And one morning, we woke up, and I'm looking at his body so beautiful and smooth, and my old feeling Irish and wrinkled skin. And he wakes up and he says, "What are you pulling away from me for?" And I said, "I'm feeling my age." He said, "What? In my culture, it's an honor that you have me. You are my teacher of love." I was blown out. I went to my feet and sang in love. What happened was amazing. The half-hour flushes and the creepy body skins and the mood changes and whatever disappeared. Because I was held in love. And because I saw I was holding myself in place. And I researched menopause and indigenous, Tibetan, Chinese don't have a problem. Youth cultures, America, Scandinavia, big problem. Self-love, self-honoring. The ecstasy that came through in that was amazing. I went to India, it was easy with it, came back 6 months later, it found me on a full moon night, don't know how, but it found me, so we got our ways. And I said, look, it's gone, the urge, not happening. listen to you. And in this place, I rested in, and something happened. I didn't juice up like you do for getting hot urge to merge on the biological mid-cycle feeling. I just opened. And thinking instead sexual urge has gone away, it only comes when love is there. It taught me to be true to love. The spiritual gift of menopause, my darlings, is that it clears you out. You're not just biological. You are just a servant of love. It's really well used. It clears all the ghosts and supports you in being your own sweetheart.
Thank you. See what I mean? Wise woman. So close your eyes. Relax your body, letting go of any tension. That tension will have lots of clues in it too about what you need to let go of. Focus on your breath. And take yourself and your mind to a place in nature where you feel safe. It can be real or imaginary. Maybe you're leaning against a big strong tree in a beautiful place by a creek. As you're there now in your mind, call to your inner autumn woman, the she of this place in the timeline of your life. She will exist if you are or are not in this stage. She's approaching you now. You may see her, hear her, or feel her. Just go with whatever's happening for you now. Don't try to make anything happen. Be with what is. Your inner autumn woman showing up. You are now have the opportunity to ask her, what do I need to let go of? Something that now will not ever be. What do I need to let go of so that I can flow more simply through this process? And what quality do I need to call forth or practice? I need to begin to continue on this process. It may come to you as a feeling, words, or vision. Stay now in this place with your autumn woman, asking the question. Say thank you. She's so efficient. You already know. Bring it back here now. And whatever feeling you have, whether that's something you need to let go of or some kind of feeling you're having about that experience not being what you wanted, will hold the clue of what it is. Bring this message back. And what I'd like to invite here now, if we could have all the women who are going through perimenopause now to come into the circle, and the women who have finished bleeding, who feel like they want to be part of this as well. So perimenopausal women, please come to the center, make a circle. Look at you beauties. If you could now hold in your mind what it is that is the thing that you want to release. What's the thing that you know is no longer going to happen? What's the thing that you need to grieve about letting go? Yeah. Going to use some very powerful magic here now. Tallulah is going to give all of these, and Sequoia, some stuff called magic paper. So this circle here, we're going to have lots of little circles just gathering around these candles. If you can make little circles now around these candles, please don't step on those altar pictures. Maybe you can pick them up in the way. Can you just pick that one up? What you need to be conjuring in your mind now is the thing that you're letting go of. Gather around that in a circle. If you can't think about what it is, it can be what no longer serves. Okay. Just make two circles here, one in here. Have you all got your paper? So just make a circle around those candles. Stay in a bit of a sacred space here, what we're co-creating of this big ceremony, letting go. Who needs paper? Who needs it over here? The candle's all lit. Don't put this paper in your mouth. Don't get it wet. Does anybody need paper who hasn't got it? Okay, so be thinking now, holding in your mind the thing that you need to let go of. Just turn around here and look at me at the central altar and make sure the people behind you can see. Can everybody see me here? I'm going to show you what's going to happen. What you'll each have the opportunity to do is to attach to this piece of paper the thing that you're letting go of that's no longer going to happen. And then in your little circles around your candle, you take turns to do this. You need to get the corner of this in the flame and then let it go. Okay, so watch this. So get in your circle. Yeah, So now come back into the space where you're aware of what you're about to do with this magic paper. You're going to let go of the thing that will no longer happen. The grieving that you don't have to do because you're going to acknowledge it and consciously let it go. So you don't have to speak it, but if you want to, just one word, and take it now. Start with one person. There we go. Begin. Go around your circle, burning away. So move your circle through this process, letting go of what will no longer be. Does anybody need another candle? Hold the space for the sisters who are still going. Is everybody done? So now in your circle, just quickly looking at each other. Everybody at the same time, say the word that represents, the one word that represents the quality that you need to call forth in yourself to negotiate this rite of passage, the way of the healed wise woman. And on the count of 3, everybody say that word loudly. 1, 2, 3. It is said, the old Native American Indian quote, at menarche, a woman enters her power. In her menstruating years, she practices her power. At menopause, she becomes her power. Let us dance now to this drum. Move your body how you know your body wants to be moved. Come over to the red tent if you need any support later. I have a stall over there, the henna stall. I've got my books for sale, flyers for the workshops. Thank you all for coming. Move your bodies. Thank you, everybody. Have a lovely festival.